70% of our money comes from individual donors. We have one major donor, it's a company called Distributel, and that's our biggest donor. We also have many foundations that fund us. One of them is called the Curve Foundation, and another one is the Azrieli Foundation. So those are two big donations that we get from major foundations. Yes, but we raise our organization, the size of our organization, we're considered a medium-sized nonprofit. We're not really small, but we're not really big. So we're about a $2 million budget. I know that's hard to visualize what that means. It's about a $2 million budget, but we've grown. We used to be $1.5 million. In 1 year, we actually grew over $400,000. So we're almost $2 million, not quite there yet. But we have 2,580 donors, but 70% of those are not foundations, not government, but individuals. Yeah, and we do get a grant from the government for the VSA program. So that's an ongoing grant for people that graduate from the program. They pay us some money per head for people, but you have to graduate to get that money.
So is it mainly volunteers that work here, or?
No, we have approximately 25 staff, but we only have 8 full-time staff. The rest of our staff are part-time. So it sounds like a lot of staff, which it is, but it's kind of all over the place, like in terms of the hours that people work. Yeah.
How many people work here altogether with the volunteers approximately?
Okay, so we have about 500 volunteers a year, and we have 25 staff, so that would be 525 carry out the work.
And if we did get the grant of $5,000, what do you guys think you would spend it on?
Well, I would ask you the question, the things that you've heard, what do you think, what do you find the most stimulating in Jerry?
I think what really surprised me, like how you're talking about how mainly the shelters are like emergency shelters, and they're not really like the way that you help people to have a permanent like change in their life and things like that, like helping people to really stay off the streets, not just like get off for a night or something, so things like that.
Okay, and that would be a great program. So that would be, which I said wrong, the MGRH program, Mobile Jewish Response to Homelessness. I guess we started to around before. So so it's $5,000?
Yeah.
So that program actually costs us $300,000 a year, which is a lot of money. It's actually our biggest program because we have workers, we have 2 vans that we run. Most of our supplies are donated, but some we have to purchase. It's a big operation. So I would say it would be great to put the money towards that program, and it would be a great help because we just got a grant from a new foundation that never funded us before to enhance our staffing for that area. So we'd like to hire one more staff person who can go and do that individual work. So at night, you're going out with the volunteers, it's kind of dark and busy, you've got a lot of people coming for sandwiches. You can't really, we talk with people, but you want to spend time the next day with the people that are open to being helped and to work with them. So if somebody needs to fill out an application for housing or somebody should be connected to an agency that can help them, you have to go back and do that one-on-one. And we would like very much to hire another staff person, and we're actually about halfway to hiring them since we got this new grant just today. So I would put it towards that program.
Also, I think it'd be amazing if we could come on the van one night. Like, I think that would be really awesome. Yeah.
We'd love it. The only tricky part is there's seats for 3.
Oh.
But maybe you could do it in 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would love it if you come on the van. I have since I've got your contact information, if you want, I can let our volunteer coordinator